Project Jeep. Oh, hey, who's good boy? All right, cool. Let's pick up where we left off. See what's going on here. All right. So, got the timing off. I think we're gonna need some torques. Remove the cam chain guides. The one that's fixed and the one that applies tension. And let's see. That side I gotta pull that sprocket here. Should have, yeah, no tension. No tension. The cam kind of rotated over. It was kind of skipping after we set it. And then I have the idler gear. The chain's locked in with that tool. So now I'm gonna go ahead and pull this, and then I might have to drop the engine again. We will see. I think after I do that, take out the tensioners. I gotta pull this cover off here, the dipstick tube, or oil fill tube. Pull this off. I think I got a couple ground straps on the back side that I gotta disconnect. And then we're gonna go ahead and start loosening up these bolts that hold down the cylinder head here. Hey, hey, buddy. Ah, it's the UPS driver. All right, cool. All right, so let's see here. Let's go ahead and take this cover, oil filler cover off. It's like a 6 to 8 millimeter. Ah. I have to go grab something. Oh no, this one right here will work. Okay, let's see here. Hold on. Okay. Get locked and loaded. Hopefully this thing doesn't piss oil all over the place. All right. Just in case it makes a mess, I don't know. I guess not. With RTV, you have to clean all that. Doesn't appear to be a gasket. Okay, so that gives me access to the cam chain tensioner guides. Got a plug here, I gotta pull that off. Let's see what size that is. Hey, buddy. Okay, that's the size right there. Damn. Oh shit, that was tight. Okay. I start grabbing some parts containers. Okay, I'm gonna put everything in separate containers so I don't get too confused about what came off of what. Okay. Okay. So organizing stuff. Basically just got like a lot of loose little tools. Kind of do a little bit of organizing at this point. So we kind of have an idea what's being taken off. Let's see. Not too much other hardware going on. Let's see, we got that bolt out, tensioners. Let's see, I think I got one more tensioner over here somewhere. Huh. Did I already misplace one of the tensioners? No. Let's see here. Huh. Not quite sure what I did with the tensioner. Let's see. Am I gonna need pry bars? Maybe. Do I need to rotate cams? No, not yet. Inspection mirrors. To drop the engine forward, I'm thinking when I go to loosen up the cylinder head bolts. Yeah, I'm gonna need it so I can loosen up the ground cables. Let's see this. I can use this for little ones. Get rid of this one. Let's take that off. All right. And hopefully in the process, go ahead and find what I do with that other cam chain tensioner. What did I do with that thing? I'm going too far up. Oh, there it is. Son of a bitch. Backing plate. Perfect. So that goes on this side. This is the right hand, or should I say left, my right hand, but left side of the motor has the L on it. And that one's for the right bank. Okay, sweet. So I'm gonna go ahead and buzz off. I think the cam chain guys, I can probably take those off right afterwards. So all right, cool. So now let me take out this cam chain tensioner guide right here. Looks like maybe a T30, T40. Let's see. Oh, just barely fits. I think it's going to be a T40. Just barely, yeah. Sweet. Clearances. What are these? Gear wrench. Just so happens to fit nice. If not, I got some extended ones. All right, so. Sure there's no washers or anything that's gonna fall off. No, it doesn't appear so. Okay. Oh, no, a little bit more. Look at that. So this should only, I think these should all be brand new parts. We only have what, less than 2,000 miles on this engine. Blew the head gasket from cooling hose failure while towing. So, but the build only had 2,000 miles on it, which sucks. We're going up the Grapevine here in Southern California. You know, probably like 90 degrees outside, pulling a 5,000-pound Buick Riviera up, you know, something that's like 12% grade or something crazy like that. And yeah, now the head gasket decided it didn't want to hold compression anymore. Okay, this one right here looks like it could be a 14 or 15. No, it's probably a 14. Maybe a 13. It's 13. Okay. Oh, fucker's tight. Oh. Okay. And what about the lower one? I think it's down here. It's like right. It's right there. Get that big extension. Should be able to. Interesting. Interesting. It's almost like that one was a lot tighter than the lower one. I don't think I loosened the lower one. Okay, so go ahead. Oh, I just dropped something. Fucking bushing fell out. Hold on. Oop. Ah, I see it. Son of a bitch. Hopefully it's steel and not aluminum. Oh, fucking A. Oh, saved it. What engine we're looking at? 561 on boost. This is a Jeep Commander 3.7 liter V6. I guess they made these in a 3.6, 3.7. I forget. I think it's a 3.7. I don't know. Did I mess up on that? The Jeep Commander. I think it's a 3.7 liter V6 is what we're working on. We got Martato. What's going on? Yeah. So it's pretty much it. Need to get that out. I think it's gonna be the same thing on the other side. Let's see, double check here. So this one goes like that. Okay. Yep. Perfect. That one like that to basically hold it in place. And then that bolt. And that was the upper. So should probably, maybe I should mark it up, up and up. That side's up and not gonna do anything if I do that. Put an indication mark on it. I'll do something like that. Okay, we got Brandon in the chat. Let's. So it's for the upper side marked. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and remove the other one now. Other side. Let's see if I can get enough room to do it here. Okay. All right. Nice. Pretty straightforward. The way they design these things, usually there's not too much that comes apart. Okay. Very nice. Okay, now time for this one. Let's see. Looks like another 13 right there. Try this one out. Ooh, damn, that's fucking tight. 200 ooga doogas right there. So looks like there's a different torque between the upper and the lower. At least that's what I'm seeing. Uppers feel like they're, I don't see like a Loctite or anything on the bolt yet either. So I don't know. That's weird. I wonder if it has something to do with the overheating. Maybe the threads are just warped in that side because the heads are aluminum. So if they overheated, there's a potential for threads to warp all sorts of shit. Hopefully that's not the case because we just want to replace the head gasket on this thing and rock and roll. I'm not trying to get these heads machined or anything like that. I have to take out the valves and all, pretty much valves, cams, all that. These heads only have 2,000 miles on them, so we're going to check in with the machinist straight edge, and hopefully shouldn't be, no more than 3,000s is technically spec, 2 or 3,000s across the whole deck. But we have some copper seal Permatex, or I think it's Permatex copper seal. Hopefully they'll give us a 5 to 10 thousandths buffer if there is any warpage in this. But these heads don't have like 100,000, 150,000 miles. They should only have 1,500 miles. But we had a catastrophic failure of the cooling hose taking a shit, and that's just kind of what happens. All right, so pull this chain over here, not to disturb anything. And we'll just have to remember the order of operation. Okay, there's a bushing in this one too. See that bushing here? Same thing, so nothing really special going on. Okay. All right, not too much wear. Almost brand new. It's like 1,500 miles worth of wear. Okay, so now gotta take off. We got some grounding straps on the back. I think I have to lower the engine to get access to them easily. So let me lower the engine really quick. Got a block underneath of it. Pull those engine mount bolts. So I think we should be. Jack's still good. Hasn't moved since last night. Maybe a little too much. There's one. Got the right hand side one. Let me get that left hand side. So just a cut here. Nice and easy. All right, Tits McGee. Now I can go ahead and lower our engine a little bit more, so we can get access to some stuff. All right, slowly. Making sure not to, don't want to break anything. there. That looks good. All right, cool. Not too low, but just low enough to where we don't break shit. All right, cool. So now I just need to get access to the back of these cylinder heads. What size are these? So we got 12, 13 millimeter. Let's see. Yeah, can't see it. See the EGR valve. Thought there was one on the. Aha, there it is. So it's just underneath the EGR valve. Okay, copy. Let's try to get that going. So I'm thinking like a 12 or a 13. That's what it looks like. Let's see, I should have a. Not trying to spend all day ratcheting it. I don't know if I have enough room to get a ratchet back there. Let's see. I'm gonna have to put a ratchet. Yeah, there's like ground strap right here. Yeah, it's definitely a 13. See if I can. Should I throw a ratchet? The ratcheting selector. Oh, there it goes. It's pretty good wrench. Not quite as good as my snap-ons. Okay, so it looks like we got 2 grounds. So this is 1 ground strap. There's this one. So we know. Oh, okay. Runs. Okay, that's that one right there. So it runs over the block. Okay, to the other side. So I should just pull that. And where does this one go? Can I just leave that one on technically? That's a knock sensor. That's staying. I think I can just leave that one connected. for pulling it out, not a big deal. Let's take a look. Yep, just a single wire. So I can go ahead and leave that there. So now, well, that's cool. I don't think I had to do much more. I think these things are ready to pretty much pull the whole head off. So let's see if that's the case. If that's true. Let's find out. Let's see. Not sure what size these are right here. Oh, that looks like a 10. And where did my 10 go? Let's see, I'm not sure what size the main cylinder head bolts are. Gotta take a look at that. Let's see, take a look here. Huh. Those look like, those could be 14s, maybe 14 or 15. Okay, so they're definitely 15s. Let me see if I can. These are 15s. Let me see if a 1/2-inch drive will fit in there. Perfect. What I'm saying is that the fill metric feels like a 15. So double check it, make sure it's not a standard for whatever reason. Let's see. Kind of do a little bit of tool cleaning really quick, just because I'm gonna have to be jumping over the top of the hood right now momentarily once I start cracking those cylinder head bolts loose. And at the same time, kind of give me a chance to figure out where my 10 millimeter went, because you guys already know 10 millimeters have a notorious for disappearing, which is weird. Just had it. Oh, okay, found stay hidden. Okay, so that's 10 millimeter. That's cool. Very nice. So just doing a little bit more prep. Let's see, get a rubber mallet on standby. Probably gonna need one of those. Let's see, gonna need one of these. Might need a pry bar. All right, cool. And I'm gonna remove the handle on this jack. That looks like a 17, maybe a 3/4. What is that? Oh, perfect. Finger loose. Okay. Okay, I think I got everything set up now. Now in the service manual, I didn't see a particular section about how it said to remove them, like as far as like an orientation or a pattern, so to speak. So usually you work from the outside and work your way in. That way you're installing it evenly. And you always want to start with the smaller bolts here. It's 2 on the outside, then 2 on the inside of the cam chain tunnel. So we'll need an extension for that. Okay, cool. These are just 2 bolts here. Let's see. Okay. Very quick change up of tools. Okay, sweet. So now that's pretty much all 4 bolts right there. Now we can go ahead and hit the main ones, the 15 millimeter ones. Let's see how we can do that. Depends on how much space we have. So, no, that's not going to work. Close to that, I can't. It could go a little extension. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and use a slight extension. Okay. Oh, fuck. Well, a little pocket of oil right there. Whoops. See if I can. It's not drip oil all over the place. It should kind of help out. All right. Okay, let's see where we're at. So got a little bit more oil in there. Not a big deal at this point, so I think we can go ahead and start cracking them loose. Some of them I can use my ratchet, some of them I'm gonna have to use a breaker bar just for clearance, it looks like. So why not this one? Okay. Now it's almost time for a headlamp. Or actually some overhead lighting. Because I can't see crap. Oh, perfect aluminum hood. There we go. Kind of see a little bit better. Okay. So I'm not going to be able to hit that one with my ratchet. I'm going to have to use the breaker bar. Some of them felt kind of loose. Some of them feel like they're still at torque. So it almost seems like that rear cylinder there. Let's see. See if we can fit this breaker bar in right here. Looks pretty nice and straight. What's going on here? I need to use a wobble since I'm a little shorter. Let me see. Let's see. Special sockets. No wobble extension, just not a smaller wobble. Oh, I guess I don't. I wonder what happened to it. Let's see what I have a short 15 millimeter. See if this setup works right here. Better or worse? Feels pretty good. I can see the angle of the sockets. The wobble's doing its thing. Ooh, careful. Okay. See if I can finish off. Let's see here. I think I already. that was it. Yeah, these are all loose now. Bitchin', hell yeah. Finish them up until I can get them off by hand. Yeah, I'm gonna have the cylinder head off here in about a second. Yeah, that's loose. That's loose. That's loose. Okay. It's a little bit more of this one. Okay. Kind of smells like burnt oil a little bit. This thing got cooked. Speed this up a little bit. Yeah, hungry. Okay, let's grab a, what is this, 15? That's 16. That's a 14. Let's see, a wobble. This is 17 right here. 15. Here we go, 15. Let's see if we can snake this. Nope. Do I have to pull off that fucking dipstick tube? Probably pull off that dipstick tube. Let's see. There's this dipstick tube right here. It's like a 10 millimeter. So I'll just leave it like that for right now, because I kind of wanted to, you know what I did want to do actually? I needed to kind of want to clean the top of the cylinder head really quick before. Let me see here. Let me grab the vacuum cleaner really quick. Like to, there's like a rat living back there, kind of chewed on the wires a little bit. It's like some crap going on. Little acorns or whatever those are. Vacuum that stuff out. Let me wipe this down. Yeah, leaking head gasket. I mean, leaking valve cover gasket. We're gonna be replacing it, so it kind of made a mess. I don't want all that crap falling into the combustion chamber or the cylinder once I pull off the head. So let that soak for just a second. Hit it with the toothbrush. Do a quick wipe. This one's pretty pretty bad. Holy cow. Yeah, I mean, the cleanup should clean up pretty easy. Where can I put this? There we go. See if that kind of helps. The valve cover, the knock sensor O-rings. What's going on here? It looks like it could be the valve cover gasket. It's kind of hard to say. Yep. Scrub away. Most flat rate techs aren't going to do this. Now pull it off, wipe it down where the fucking gasket surfaces meet, and fucking call it a day. Not too bad. Clean up with minimal effort. Oh, rat food. Just trying to minimize any dirt or anything falling. That's the whole point of doing this. It doesn't have to be super clean, just prevent having to clean inside the piston cylinder walls or combustion chamber unnecessarily. Okay. That's about as good as it needs to be. Okay. All right. Okay. I think I had one more bolt. Or how these heads pull off. Is it time to struggle right now? Let's see. All right. Let's see if I can do this. It's probably gonna need some coolant in the head, so let me get some pans. Whoa. Okay, throw some catch pins underneath of it, just in case it leaks a lot of coolant. It's gonna help. All right, now in theory, all these should just pop right out. Okay. Oh. Tight fit. That's for the heater core. Heater core plumbing's a little tight on that one. Shouldn't be a big deal. All right, I just got one more I gotta pull out. Let's see. Just gotta pull this out. Okay. Oh, it doesn't want to come out. I have to move the engine a little bit. Fuck it. Maybe I can just leave it in there and just lift it up. That one shouldn't hang, just one of them. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna pull this fucking dipstick tube. All right. Let's pull off this cylinder head. Hopefully it doesn't fall. All right. All right. Just reach over and grab it. Oh, fuck. There we go. It's fucking stuck on it. I unplugged everything. Oh, fuck. It's kind of heavy. That fucking bolt. It's kind of hanging me up a little bit. Wait. There we go. Motherfucker. All right. Oh, fuck. All right, here we go. Huh. All right. That wasn't too bad. Yeah, we got a V6 right here. Did we fucking blow up any pistons? No, that's a fresh piston. What's this? So we gotta take apart this hole. I still see the cross hatching. Nah, fuck it. Let's just throw some oil in this bitch. I don't see major rust. Just clean this up a little bit better, blow that shit out. Put some lube down the cylinder. Should be good. Now we just gotta pull off the, so that was the right bank. A little on the heavy side. So, I mean, from eyeball, it looks okay. I don't see like none of the valve seats look like they came out. looks like they're staked. The guides are staked in place. They don't look like they loosened up. That's like something they do on these as a modification. And these are supposed to be new valves. They look new. Very little carbon on them. So let's see what we got going on in here. Cam, none of the timing looks like it's moved. Yeah, timing mark, dead center right there. I like that. Ah, okay. Nice. That was kind of cool. What kind of dowels we got here? We got one dowel right here. We got one dowel right here. This is our old head gasket. A little bit of rust. Looks like my dad hasn't been, probably was running water in this thing for a while. Yeah, interesting. Makes sense why it failed. Wonder if we can see where it failed. All of them failed. Well, doesn't look like the pistons blew up at least. It's a good sign. All right, cool. So we got to go ahead and get this side off really quick. Let's see, I guess we can go ahead and put this one in the shed. We're going to go ahead and do a follow-up. Go ahead and clean these surfaces off, basic, check with the machinist edge. All right, cool. I'm going to go ahead and take a quick break here. Got losing iPhone battery. So yeah, go ahead. We're going to go ahead and make a part 3, pulling off the right hand, and then we'll go ahead and put up both the cylinder heads side by side, kind of take a look, clean them, see if they've warped. We'll check the block, see if the block's warped. Our machinist should, straight edge should fit a V6, hopefully without any issues going across diagonally, or close enough at least to get an idea. So go ahead and stay tuned, guys. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break, and we shall be back.